Don't close this video, this next Mega Troop will shock you. Want to use this one trick base builders hate? Are you out of builders, but need an extra helping hand with buildings or upgrades? Boy, do we have a deal of a lifetime for you. Welcome to Clash On, your official source of the newest Clash of Clans update information. The October update is here, and we've got a brand new capital district, 2 new capital troops, a new capital spell, a new capital defense, and more home village content to share with you. So, let's dive right in. Goblin Mines is the newest district you unlock at Capital Hall 9. The mountain, the water terrain, these all offer creative base builders an exciting canvas to create some truly wicked and diabolical designs. Let's talk about all the new clan capital content in this update. Are you tired of watching your troops take the long way around terrain like water and mountains? Don't you wish your troops remember lessons from geometry class that the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line? Then Super Miner is just what your capital raids need. Super Miner is a powerful new clan capital troop who tunnels beneath the ground and burrows towards the nearest building, all while avoiding being targeted by enemy defenses until he emerges to attack. This makes Super Miner useful to bypass certain terrain elements such as water, mountains, walls, and other obstacles that block ground troops. When Super Miner is destroyed, he leaves behind a large explosive for an extra element of shock. Oh, and speaking of shocking, Mega Sparky is the newest Mega Troop to stride the battlefield alongside Air Fortress and Mountain Golem. A larger version of its Clash Royale counterpart, Mega Sparky is a slow-moving Mega Troop that charges its weapon to deliver a lightning-packed punch to enemy targets that also does a high amount of splash damage. At 100 housing space, you'll only be able to fit a couple of them in your capital army, but with its high hit points and range attack, Mega Sparky can cause some mega damage to your opponent's defenses. When you unlock Goblin Mines, it also gives you access to a new capital defense and a new capital trap. Goblin Thrower irreverently hurls a barrel that explodes, doing a bit of splash damage, but also releases 3 spear goblins that target ground and air units. Each Goblin Thrower is limited to 5 barrels, and the barrel count is persistent between attacks. However, if the Goblin Thrower gets destroyed, the remaining spear goblins will spawn as defending troops until they're all destroyed. Did that just move? You saw something move, right? All right, so Spear Trap. Spear Trap is a fun new surprise you unlock in Goblin Mine. When it's triggered, this deadly device shoots spears in all directions, hitting attacking troops within its range, up to a maximum of 7 spears, depending on the trap's level, where each arrow is powerful enough to take out a sneaky archer. Does your mountain golem move at the speed of dial-up internet? Do you wish you could speed up your capital raid attacks? Endless Haste is a brand new capital spell that boosts movement speeds of your capital troops. Once your capital troops enter the spell effect area, the movement speed of those troops are boosted for the rest of the attack, even after they leave the spell effect area. And the spell effect remains on the battlefield for 4 attacks. We've also got numerous quality of life improvements in this update. You can find the full details in the patch notes linked in the description. Need to upgrade your hero, but all your builders are busy? Or perhaps your laboratory is upgrading your troops and you also want to upgrade a spell or siege machine. You've got all these resources and you can't use them? Well, this lovable scoundrel has the best deal in town just for you, but for a limited time only. Available at Town Hall 7 and up for players who have all 5 builder huts, Goblin Builder and his entourage of underlings have rolled into town offering their services for a small fee, as he'd put it. Goblin Builder is a bit different than his non-green counterparts. During the Goblin Builder event, you can hire these hardworking helpers to assist with your village needs. If all your builders are preoccupied doing upgrades, you can hire a goblin to be an extra builder. Not only can he upgrade your buildings, these scholarly scamps can perform extra research for your village. If your lab is already busy researching an upgrade, you can hire a Goblin researcher and research a second upgrade. Performing upgrades using your Goblin builders still does cost the same amount of resources, but they also do ask for an extra commission in the form of gems, for the above and beyond work that they're offering. They swear it's the best deal in town, but the Goblin Builder event is available for a limited time only, so make sure you use their services before they move on. Look for the full patch notes in the description below, and as you scroll past, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave us a comment on how you plan on using Goblin Builder, or your best strategy for using Mega Sparky. Until next time, clash on! We're good? Awesome. Really good job, guys. I'll see you guys in the next shoot, okay?